All right, listen up. Before we begin this masterpiece, we're all current or former law enforcement officers. We've seen our share of humanity. But if you came here thinking we give a shit about your feelings, you are sadly mistaken. So if you're a snowflake, we'll give you just a minute to turn this mother off, all right? Now, for the non-pussified. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. The only place where you'll find unfiltered, unedited, and raw discussions about law enforcement, crime, and everything in between. We love discussing the good, the bad, and the downright bizarre stories involving cops and criminals. So get ready for some raw comedy blended with our unapologetic opinions. We're diving deep into the headlines, breaking down the latest news about our brothers and sisters in blue and the criminals they deal with. You'll be laughing 1 minute and shaking your head the next. It's funny and maddening all at the same time, just like the world of law enforcement. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. And here are your hosts, the Iceman, with co-hosts Holstera and Freebird.
Welcome to another Wednesday night. Freebird's not going to be here tonight.
You beautiful people.
He's got a fuzzy hat meeting or clown meeting or something like that.
You know damn well, he was here last week, so it'll be...
Well, he did his once a month debut, so...
Yeah, so we can't be mad at it.
He made it his once a month.
Vanilla faces. Stacy calling us vanilla faces?
I guess
that's
so.
Crazy.
So I hope everybody's having a good week so far. I'm glad it's starting to warm back up here in South Louisiana. We had 2-3 days of cold weather. I know old Holstera was over there trying to look for his balls. They crawled up so far up in his tank.
That's it. This is that time of year where I turn into a transgender, because I tell you what, all my Audis turn into innies because I can't handle this cold shit. Man, I turned on the heater. Shit, I've been, the fucking agency jackets they give you with like the bomber jackets and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'll never wear that thing. I was fucking wrapped up in that shit on my last couple of days.
Well, Jim Procrans here said he lost his brother a few days ago, or a week or so ago. Sorry to hear that, man. I know how it is losing family members, but no more pain, and glad to see you back. So, yes, we're going to get to Roy P. Other than that, if anybody wants any merch, like I am Charlie shirt, you can go to motorcopchronicles.com or check out the Etsy store, Motor Cop Chronicles, and get you a shirt or other merchandise. If you want more episodes and stuff like that, you can join the Patreon. And, I can understand if you
We enjoy every Veterans Day. Anytime we can think of American veterans for protecting our freedoms, we enjoy it. That's for sure.
That's definitely
Hopefully
true.
Any of you veterans enjoy yourself.
Talking about our Patreon, we got CHP Road Dog, our full crew member, Stacy McClendon over there in the chat. She's hanging around. We got Miss Kelly Meyer, Jared Nitrous, Motor Cop for Life. Our good buddy from New York. Thank God, not the city, but the state, William G. Bowe. Dan Carlson with Barley Boards. Y'all go check out them handmade cutting boards. They're good for smacking criminals, spanking your badass little kids, or just bringing it to the bedroom for naughty time with your wife or your girlfriend. Our favorite truck driver, Hoppy Hobson, Blake Walker, Roy Spalding, and our favorite girl from down under, JoJo. Who was here? She was here last week.
Yeah, it's because she got that new job. Maybe she'll pop back in.
I think she has more time off, so hopefully we'll be hearing from her some more.
I don't think we ever clarified what the hell she's doing. Is she chasing kangaroos?
No, I think she's still doing, she's working at a store at something like a Home Depot here.
Oh, okay.
That's what she said.
Maybe it's better benefits. Better time off, apparently.
No, I don't think she's stripping. I don't think she's doing that. For wishful thinking on you there, sailor.
Well, I was watching 90 Day Fiance, and apparently there's like no strip clubs down there. The only strippers are like privatized. We would have to get that verified, but That was just weird for me to find out. Just like, so in other words, the only way you get a stripper is to call them up on a Friday and go, come on over.
I guess.
I guess that would work in America too, but you'd probably get busted.
I didn't know if you didn't hit red. So I got a little surprise for y'all. Since y'all know I got new babies.
Oh, the Go-Goats?
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna let y'all see them live. They getting big. They escaped in the house today in the trailer, and they were running around. This is Hannibal right here. See him? And this is Clarice, his little sister. And they're a little feisty right here. So that's the two little babies. Look at them, ain't they cute? Can't miss them cute little faces, huh? Anyway, there you go. Don't put them down because
they are just the cutest little things. Yeah, no, just let them jump around on your lap.
No, they will do that. They will do it. They got in here earlier and they were jumping all over the place. The problem is they will jump around and shit and piss on everything too. Because
you got my girlfriend coming running out of the bedroom looking at me like, "Come on, I want one."
No, you can't have one goat. You got to have two. They're herd goat. They're herd animal.
Fucking crazy. I'm gonna end up with them in my house.
So
that's crazy.
Before we get into the rest of the stuff, let's go ahead and get our Roy Corner out the way. We have let's see what Roy Spalding had to tell us today.
That one was crazy.
Welcome to Roy's Did You Know Corner, where Roy will let us know something that is totally useless, and we will have information living in our minds, rent-free for no good reason at all. So shut the fuck up and listen to what Roy has to tell us. Did you know that? Fighting with your spouse when you are both sleep deprived can seriously damage your health. Don't go to bed with a mad woman. You may wake up with your junk glued to your leg, or worse. Trust me, take this advice. Roy out. I am going to the hospital.
I hope Roy Spalding's okay there. Sounds like he's got some issues with the super glue going on there. Thanks for that. Hot. Thanks for that advice. Of course, we got old Roy P, who's everybody's waiting on. If we remember, Roy P, y'all set Roy P up with this lovely person right here.
Roy P got that bond money, but get a date. Got himself a profile on dateinmate.com.
So
that might actually be Roy with a.
You think that might be Roy? Hey, Roy called in and left a voicemail about his date. So let's hear how his date went with this.
Let me tell y'all something. When the motor cop crew calls me at 3 p.m. on a Thursday, nothing good ever follows. But like always, I answered because hope is alive and I am apparently allergic to peace. Roy, we got one for you. Those fateful words. Then they sent me the picture. At first glance, I thought it was a mugshot of Billy Ray Cyrus after a very emotional karaoke night. Then I realized, nope, this was my date. And not only that, this individual had just been arrested for stealing random objects off people's porches. I'm talking everything. Garden gnomes, Amazon boxes, a plastic flamingo, and, according to the arrest report, a whole welcome mat that said, "Bless this home." Great. Fantastic. I'm bonding out the Grinch of front porch decor. So I get to the jail, and they bring out my date. He's wearing a dress with more static electricity than a dryer sheet and makeup applied like he learned from a YouTube tutorial titled "Do Your Face During an Earthquake." He looks at me and says, "Hey, baby, you got a porch? I love porches." Immediately, I text the motor cop crew, "I hate all of you. And Stacy, you are the worst of them." But it's too late. You know, he's already hooking his arm through mine like we're going to prom. We get into my PT Cruiser, still full from the last disaster date. 3 empty Dollar Tree bags, a half-melted candle, and 1 rogue chicken nugget I don't remember buying. He climbs in, looks around, and goes, "Ooh, I like this car. You got anything on the dashboard I can borrow?"
He says.
Borrow. Right. I clutch my sunglasses like they're a family heirloom. Once we start driving, he starts telling me how he steals porch items for emotional support. He said, "I just see a package, and it calls to me," like he's Dr. Phil for Amazon boxes. Then, and I swear I ain't making this up, we pass by a house with wind chimes on the porch, and he reaches for the door handle. while we're moving. I need those chimes, he yells. I had to grab him like I'm saving a toddler from falling out a roller coaster. I'm not sure if that was his arm or his cock I grabbed, but I am going with his arm. We finally get to the restaurant. Nothing fancy, just somewhere I hoped he'd sit still. But the waitress was wearing a sparkly brooch, and his eyes locked onto it like a hawk on a field mouse. Halfway through the date, he leans in and whispers, I must say it feels strange feeling beard stubble whispering in my ear, but never mind. If she sets that brooch down, it's mine. I said, sir, please, I'm begging you, don't commit a felony at Applebee's. He rubs my leg under the table and asked me if I had something better to offer. I just sat silent. The whole night was a mix of cringe, fear, and the distant sound of wind chimes haunting him like a siren song. When I finally dropped him off, he waved at me and said, call me if you need anything or if your neighbors leave anything nice on their steps. He then reached in, grabbed little Roy, and smiled and said, not too small, want to come in and let me steal what is in those pants? I said no, but he does have good taste in decor, the way he furnished his house. Oh, shit. I'm just guessing. I mean,
right,
I would
Billy.
not know. Shit, Iceman, please delete this part of the voicemail. I drove straight to the motor cop crew's hangout and kicked the door open like a Western saloon. They were all sitting there waiting, barely holding in their laughter. I yelled, why would you do this to me? And Freebird goes, because, Roy, you're the only man we know who could survive a date with the porch pirate princess. And why are your pants unzipped?
Beep, beep,
Never
beep.
again. But knowing them, probably again.
Wonder why Roy's pants were unzipped.
Well, I mean, you know, it's only gay if you're pitching.
You think?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. Anyway, sounds like Roy P. might have got a little bit extra. He's not admitting it, but I'm going to go with that he did.
Well, he didn't say that she took the brooch, so I guess he had something else to offer.
Might have. I don't know. I don't trust Roy P. He's mad at Stacy. Anyway, let's see what we have this week for him. Roy's down with the PPP. He's definitely down.
Yeah, you know me. No, geez.
That's the. Okay, let's see what we got. I did him a little bit better favor this week since we've been giving old Roy the runarounds. We got number one. Little redhead here. She got arrested for failure to drive in a single lane and failure to maintain proof of financial responsibility, which is driving without insurance. So basically,
She could have fixed that. She didn't know how to stay in a single file line.
yeah, we needed our line leader. She would have been better off. So this next one here,
Never got stopped.
number 2, she got arrested for harassment by a person in corrections. So she was harassing somebody over the phone from jail, I assume. Burglary and interfering with emergency requests for assistance. So she was interfering with somebody trying to call 911 and for harassment. Somebody pissed this young lady off.
Sounds like she was justified.
And number 3, this young lady, she was arrested for reckless.
Dropped on the head with a child. Look at her head; it's square.
She was arrested for reckless conduct, aggravated DUI, reckless operation, and open container. So
No, she's borderline Down syndrome.
number 3.
Yeah. Number 2 looks like she could be like a model or a movie star. She just had a bad day.
I don't know. She thinks I'm going to do Roy a favor this week. I'm voting for number 2 because she is very attractive, but you don't know how
He just
dangerous
break
they
her
may
ass
be.
and steal everything.
Who you voting for, there, Holster?
I'll give him number 2. He
Give him
just
number
got
2.
laid by a dude. Yeah.
I mean, he just had let a dude blow him. So Stacy's voting for number 3 because girls just want to have fun. So she wants.
She really does look like she was dropped on her head a lot as a child. Well, she's part Asian.
Billy's
maybe,
picking
so
number
maybe
2. Kelly's picking
Maybe she
number
was kept
2.
under the floorboard or something because she was the second daughter. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe so. Maybe.
No, nobody's picking one. There's something wrong with her. Who said
Well,
that?
you know, they say them
Really?
redheads don't have souls, right?
She ain't a real redhead. That's even scarier.
Well,
You can look at her roots.
That's true. So,
You know, she's a fucking fake redhead. That's nuts.
so it looks like so far we got 1,
Yeah.
2, 3. We got 4
Landslide,
for
he
number
gets
2. So we'll give it to number 2 this week, and we'll have to see how old Roy turns out with this one. He's probably gonna strike out.
That's what she reminds me of. Kelly by Saved by the Bell. Back in the TV show, or back in the day.
He said the cruiser's gonna be top notch. You know, she reminds me of that chick that played on what's that vampire movie? They did a couple of them too. That's what she kind of reminds me of.
Not Buffy.
No, a vampire movie.
Oh, you're talking about like with the lichens and shit.
Yes, that one. I can't remember the name.
Yeah.
Of it. But that's what she reminds me of.
either.
Well,
Similar.
this week, all except for one story, and I just had to put it in there because it pissed me
fucked
off.
up.
All these stories here are right here in Louisiana, in the Baton Rouge area and surrounding parishes. Because I always say how, New York sucks, California sucks, Illinois sucks, all these states suck. Well, guess what? Louisiana
Baton Rouge sucks too.
can suck ass too a lot of times because we got a shit ton. I mean, I think we got one of the voted most dangerous state in the freaking country or something like that.
Well, I told you that you're ranked number 1 for the most dangerous place to walk or ride a bike.
So-
Baton Rouge is anyway. You don't live in Baton
So,
Rouge.
like I said, all these stories here are from Louisiana and the Baton Rouge metropolitan area surrounding parishes. So, number 1, this lady right here. We have a lot of pictures tonight and only a few video.
Yeah, Roy, he's starting to think of Stacy as a necrophiliac who wants her cold. Anyway.
This lovely young lady over here. I don't think she looks pissed off. Well, I guess she is pissed off. She got her fucking ass arrested. What did she get arrested for?
Nothing.
Colstera did not read his stories.
No, I did. This one was like she stole grandma's credit card and went to Walmart and a couple other places.
Problem is, it's not her grandma.
Yeah.
It was
she stole
it
some old lady's
was not her
credit
grandma.
cards.
She worked at the you said she worked at. Not anymore.
I don't know what a general employee
Not anymore.
is.
Think anymore. Baton Rouge General is a hospital, a local hospital here in Louisiana.
Like, how did this bitch get to grandma's credit card? Like, I don't understand that because at no point do you ever get a credit card handed to you working at a hospital.
You got the story pulled up? I can't get it pulled up. Anyway, her name is Asia Carr, Carrr. Almost sounds like some kind of porn actress name, but God, she is no porn actress.
Here we go. Baton Rouge General Blue Bonnet employee was arrested. I guess it's like a candy striper. After she allegedly stole an elderly woman's bank cards and used them to make Walmart and Fashion Nova purchases. It must be.
I don't know
like
what that is.
Like a Sally's or something. According to arrest documents, an arrest affidavit says Asia Carr, 25, was working a shift at Baton Rouge General when she stole the elderly woman's bank cards. Carr is accused of using them to make $347 purchase at Walmart, plus 2 more attempted purchases at Walmart, and Fashion Nova totaling $723. So it's still not a felony in Florida anyway. According to documents, the elderly woman's son was taking care of her in the hospital when he noticed her cards were inside her phone case, were not there. He later called it. So she just slid it out of their fucking out of her.
I'm willing to bet housekeeper.
It says Blue Bonnet. I don't. And every
Blue Bonnet is a
I know
road. Is a road. Blue Bonnet is a road. Baton Rouge General on Blue Bonnet. Then they have the Baton Rouge General Mid City. It's 2 different hospitals, same under the same name, different. So Baton Rouge General is on Blue Bonnet. So I'm willing to bet
like
she was in housekeeping. She came in, cleaning the room, stole this lady's cards and used them. you're a piece of shit if you're going to steal some old lady's cars while she's in the hospital sick and then go purchase stuff.
Yeah, just go steal kids' Christmas presents or something.
Unfortunately, she probably won't get much. She probably ain't going to get no time. She's going to get probation slapped on the wrist, and she'll end up.
Well, it's Baton Rouge.
She's going to go work somewhere else, probably, hopefully not a hospital around people, but she's going to steal again. So,
no, that one will keep her from being employed. I would guarantee it. That, like in the hospital.
Yeah.
In the hospital. I'm
surprised it wasn't at the Weave Emporium or something like that. She didn't go buy some hair there.
That's possible.
So, anyway, fuck that
This
ugly
next one
bitch.
don't make no fucking sense.
What do you mean? Don't make no sense. This fella right here.
Well, I mean, I've never. I thought every car had fucking window tint.
No, it don't come with window tint. No, Dean, she is far from being a fucking brain surgeon. Anyway, they had a warrant issued for this man right here. What is he accused of?
It's Roy.
Not much. Is this Roy? Roy, is that you? Because you don't have no pictures of yourself. No, I know what Roy looks like. That's not him.
Yeah, I know.
An arrest warrant has been issued for a man, this man who is allegedly, we love that word, allegedly.
Man wasn't allegedly. They got it. No, he's rubbing it out.
His name is Kevin Mormon right there. He's 43 years old. And he just happened to be sitting in a car parked out of Baby Gap. I didn't even know he still existed, on Corporate Boulevard.
Probably closed Baby Gap.
This lady looked and was like, "Oh my God, what are you doing in there,
for a little
Kevin?"
while.
Kevin had his schlong out and was pleasuring himself in it inside the car. I guess he did not have tinted windows.
For about 12 minutes,
she said he stared at her while committing the indecent act. The woman ran back inside and said, "Oh my soul!" But she caught his license plate before he left. It was I whack off, and I don't know. but anyway, he did get arrested and booked on a felony obscenity charge. People, you pervert motherfucker.
He looks like Negan from The Walking Dead. Don't
no. His head's not round enough. If you're a pervert and you want to whack off to women in a parking lot in your car, at least get dark tinted windows. Okay? Don't do it in the fishbowl where everybody can see you. But I guess that's probably part of his, perversion, is he wants everybody to see him. He's thinking, "Oh, I'm going to stare at her and she's going to see this schlong and she's going to want it." Dude, that's just in the porn movies. That don't really happen.
That's why every window in my car, including the windshield's 5%.
Most
I could drive around naked. Motherfuckers wouldn't know it.
Most women do not look at a naked man and say, "Oh, that's just a gorgeous penis." You have there.
But
they don't.
That is a bold assumption. It is a bold assumption. Some women are fucking freaks, dude. Some women like to see random dudes' penises.
Yeah, but you might want to check to make sure it's a freak and not just assume that Sarah Lou walking out the Dollar Tree wants to see you $5 cock. I doubt it.
Hide your fucking license plate.
I mean, come on. Well, how about just not be a pervert whacking off to women walking in the parking lot?
Well, the good thing he's still in his car, because then children can't see into the vehicle.
The clerk man told him to come again.
Get close to it, stare.
He puts the lotion. He puts the lotion on it.
Puts the lotion on the skin for it.
And that's why you have restraining orders against you, Roy, because you say you beat yours in Stacy McClendon's yard.
While he's staring through the window.
While he's looking in the window at her boyfriend or husband. I don't know if she's married or not.
Well, they're looking for this motherfucker. They'll find him. It's okay. It could be Roy.
Stacy says she was stuck in traffic in Baton Rouge one time and the weirdo next to her was doing this. How long did you stay next to him watching, Stacy? That's my question.
The whole time. And
I bet you stayed there. That's how you met Roy, wasn't it? You said he said, "I'm just having a conversation with little Roy." Anyway, this dude's a perv.
Oh my God. And I didn't even, AI is so new. How the fuck do you guys already have laws for that on the
I don't know. I was wondering that too. I never heard of this law, but obviously it's there. We're going to watch it.
It's about to be.
Yeah, we're going to jump over to a video real fast on this one.
In a Permian Basin.
That's not it. So.
Hey, that's like the one by you.
Here, I'll be quite frank, is nothing more than disgusting.
That is one of 2 lawyers for a girl who goes to school in Lafourche Parish. They appeared on her behalf at the November 5th Lafourche Parish School Board meeting to try and get her exposed.
I should have let Holster try to pronounce that before I played it because he never got it.
Well, I mean, I've pronounced Lafourche before, but that doesn't look like the same one. That looks spelled all kinds of fucked up.
It's correct.
Been reversed.
You are setting dangerous precedent by doing anything other than putting her back in school.
According to that meeting, the young girl was expelled for a physical altercation that happened on the
school
bus.
Buses
But her representatives say the physical altercation was a boiling point after being victimized all day. And they say that AI-generated nude photos of her were being shared around school.
My naked pictures, these are AI-generated pictures of the student's face on a nude body.
And you can make them look quite realistic. It's like the one I sent y'all that I made. I'll say it. Fuck, I didn't share it with nobody except you and Freebird. I was fucking with them, and I made a nude AI photo of Nancy Pelosi. Naked and sent it to them too. They were like,
I thought that was real as shit.
They were like, "You're so nasty."
I thought
it wasn't
really
real.
Had a body like that.
No, it wasn't real. But I did that, so it's very possible you can do all kind of shit and make it look pretty damn good. So obviously, this little boy made an AI nude photos of this little girl. This is like middle school kids, and was passing around school.
And she was victimized.
What gets me is, I don't know, because to get access to AI that will do this stuff, that don't have all these filters and stuff like that, well, not only have to be an adult, you have to pay for it. It's not free. You have to pay for this shit, okay? Trust me. You have to pay for it. So that, like, I put that I made a little music video to one of the songs I did and put it on Patreon. I mean, it's my first attempt. It wasn't great, but I mean, it's like me singing without this face, with my real face, and it's like there's all kind. But you got to pay for it. Doing shit like that's not free.
Representatives say that she did what she was supposed to do and reported it to school officials. They say there was a haphazard investigation,
what do you do?
But she was still put on the bus where the photos were still being shown around.
Now, this little girl did what she was supposed to do. She went to the school administrator people, teachers or whoever it was, the adults, and said, "Hey, Billy Bob over here has made fake nude photos of me and is sharing them with people." What did they do? They didn't do dick. They didn't do shit. They're like, okay, it's time to go home. Everybody gets home, so she gets on the bus with the kid who's still showing these fake nude photos of this little girl.
Violence.
Finally, she tried to knock the phone out of his hand and swatted at him.
And that's
School officials admit the girl did report it.
There were many members of her staff who were aware of the allegations.
But Superintendent Jared Martin say that the lack of details made it hard to investigate.
These are always...
What lack of details? Hey, teacher, Billy Bob has made fake AI pictures of me naked, and he's showing them to people. How fucking hard is it? You call Billy Bob in and say, "Let me see your phone." First of all, state law, they passed it, I think, a year or two ago. State law in Louisiana, it is illegal. It is against the law to have a cell phone on campus if you're a student. No students are supposed to have any cell phones on the fucking campus, period. So they could take the phone.
I guarantee you they're dialing it back all the way across the state. It's not going to hold up.
So what?
The cops ain't arresting the kids for bringing in them damn phones. So
no, but the school people could be suspending these little fuckers for doing it. So
yeah, but they're not going to, because then they get less tax dollars, because you'd have to suspend everybody.
Well, then they would learn. until these fucking woke ass fucking stupid fucking school administrators wake up and smell the fucking roses. Shit like this gonna happen.
Get that.
Well, listen.
I get that, but imagine this. Me and you are both on patrol, and we respond to this call. We would have to stand outside for probably fucking an hour trying to figure out what the hell we're going to charge them with. I mean, because I understand the whole law about the cell phones, but technically it's not child pornography. It is like created.
Well, but obviously there's a law on it.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like, is this what we're watching? Is them negotiating on what to charge them with?
No, this is not that.
The whole thing is to investigate, because the right to privacy of students has to be compared with the seriousness of the allegation.
There was some disagreement among school board members regarding the severity of her punishment.
Yes, she is a victim. I agree with that.
Her punishment?
If she had not.
They fucking suspended or expelled this little girl for fucking.
The one that's a victim?
Yes, for hitting the fucking kid on the bus that was showing fake nude pictures of her. So she pops him and they fucking suspend her. That's what this is about.
Nah.
Now, how fucked up is that? How fucked up is that?
Yeah, they'd have to have a deputy next to me if I was sitting in the middle of that video.
I found the video of the bus to be sickening. The fact that this child went through this all day long, it does weigh very heavy on me.
And whether she was wrong in her actions.
Yeah, why didn't they call her mom to come pick her up?
Victims and perpetrators. Sometimes in life, horrible things happen to us and we get angry and we do things.
The school board ultimately decided to uphold her expulsion, but allowed her to return to school immediately and stay on probation. The Lafourche Parish Sheriff's Office says the girl will not face criminal charges. In a statement to WWL Louisiana, Superintendent Martin said in part, quote, "We can assure you that all violations of our student code of conduct, including acts of violence and distribution of pornographic material, are immediately and thoroughly investigated and are met with adequate, swift, and consistent consequences. It's unclear if the boy faced consequences at school and whether more kids are involved."
Let me tell you what. This shit pissed me off. See this stupid motherfucker right here? Let me go back. See this motherfucker? This dumb motherfucker right here? The school superintendent?
Looks like Adam Schiff.
This motherfucker? Okay. Well, you can be a victim and a perpetrator at the same time. But they let her in, but she's on probation. Let me tell you what. Let me go make an AI video of this motherfucker getting fucked in the ass by a fucking donkey. And distribute it and see if he don't get how mad he fucking gets. Okay, or let me make a video. Let me make an AI video of myself naked fucking his wife in the ass and see how mad he gets when I start putting it out all over the place. You see, I get he's gonna want to punch me in the face, and then you tell on me, but you tell on me and nobody does nothing about it, so you decide to handle it yourself. You see, pussies like this man right here, I can guarantee you he voted Democrat. He probably is a Democrat. He's like, well, what? No, there's exceptions. She went and did what I hope this girl's parents get these two lawyers and sue the ever-loving fuck out of this school and school board and win all kind of money, because that's what they deserve. Because you're like, oh, we have a zero tolerance. Well, motherfucker, you didn't do your job. What about Title IX stuff and stuff like that? Okay? So, fuck this dude. If I lived there, I would be up in arms over this shit and wanting his ass replaced, because you're just a piece of shit.
Well, I'm sure it's a bunch of liberal fucks, so you're not going to do that.
A piece of shit.
Baton Rouge.
So, yeah.
Well, wait.
The boy did get charged with some kind of stuff like that.
Yeah, they said they listed out some charges, and that's what we were talking about when we started reading it. Is I guess AI generated nudes are they've already got a law in the books. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, Tyler, I'm Fluffy. I'm sure you do always love listening to my voice while you're naked, you nasty fuck. So
I used to.
We're all tired of it, Billy. It's bullshit.
Well, it's on the way out.
So next, we're going to talk about this man. He found the picture.
But ain't no man no more.
No. He is deceased. He's no longer here.
He's buried.
Okay.
Buried.
He got himself killed. I mean, he was murdered. But that's not the story of him being murdered.
Don't go to jail, y'all.
He was murdered in prison, okay? He was stabbed by another inmate during a fight or whatever. He got shanked. He died.
Very vague.
Now, the mother, his mama, he did such a good job of raising him, right? The mother of the inmate who was fatally stabbed inside a Dixon Correctional Institute, she is now suing the warden, alleging his negligence for her son's death. Joyce Kelly, mother of, guess what his name is? Cornelius Kelly. She filed a suit against the warden, E. Dustin Bickham, for violating her son's right to due process and to be free from cruel and unusual punishment. Hold on. Due process took place. Dixon Correctional is a state institution. That means he was tried and convicted and sent to prison, okay? So the due process was done. I don't know. What did I deny him? Okay, it's prison. And he didn't subject him to nothing. The other fucking inmate did it. You can't control. You do your best you can control that many people. Shit happens. And the 8th and 14th Amendments. According to the lawsuit, Cornelius was at the Institute serving time for various burglary-related charges when Joseph Constance, Terrell Holmes, Arsenio Wells, and Tyler Williams. I'm sure these were all Klan members with those names, right? We have Arsenio in the Klan, right? I doubt it. Pretty sure all these dudes were black. I ain't ever met no white dude named Arsenio or Terrell, okay? The lawsuit says that the next day, 2 of the individuals led Cornelius into a prison yard where he was stabbed 3 times by Constance. The suit cites an autopsy performed by the Jefferson Parish Forensic Center, which revealed that he was stabbed twice in the chest and once in the abdomen before dying and collapsing and dying.
Oh, so he was stabbed like this.
Yeah. Well, that's how you do it, like that.
Well, sometimes, or they come up and poke them right, because you get them underneath the ribs and you can get right there in that lung.
Cornelius's mother believes that her son should not have been in the prison's general population following the initial altercation. I'm sure all he had to do, no, they're saying they had a fight the day before or some kind of argument. I worked in a state penitentiary. They will look at you and say, do you need protective custody or something like that? I guarantee you he was asked and he refused protective custody because he didn't want to be labeled as a bitch. Okay.
Well, now he's a dead bitch.
The mom believes that the warden should have known that further harm would come to her son due to the previous incident. Bullshit. You can't predict the future.
People argue all the fucking time.
You can't predict the future.
She's suing in a cage together.
She's suing him for failure to train and supervise his subordinates to ensure inmates are free from harm. Deliberate indifference to Cornelius. Oh, yeah. So they just hated this. Out of the hundreds, probably close to 1,000 inmates or so. I don't know. Siri.
Pen? Yeah, I just safe bet.
Hey, Siri. How many inmates does Dixon Correctional Center hold in Louisiana? Oh, I'm sorry. I said hundreds. No. Dixon Correctional Center holds 2,529 inmates.
Yeah.
Hold on. 2,529 inmates. And he's supposed to know exactly what Cornelius is up to. Like this warden has nothing else to do. That this warden's whole job all day long is to worry about Cornelius.
I mean, with a name like Cornelius, you know it was curious.
So she's trying to, all she's trying to do is hold my precious little baby boy. He's going to get out of jail and be a brain surgeon. No, the fuck he wasn't. He got out of prison for however many years he had to do. And Ray reoffended and does some more stupid shit. He got in an argument with some people. They fucking, and they fucking killed him. Okay. You know whose fault it is? It's his fault. It's the person who stabbed him's fault. Yeah. Oh, and Mama Kelly is your fault. Maybe you should have raised your piece of shit son better, not to be a piece of shit criminal, stealing people's shit. You know what? You want to blame somebody for your son's death? Blame 50% of it on you. You should have done a better job raising your son. Where's Daddy at? Daddy ain't in this lawsuit? Oh, do we know who he is? Huh?
Getting milk.
He's still getting milk? No, this is your fault, bitch. Now you're just trying to make some free fucking ghetto money off your fucking son's death. They ought to throw the shit out and tell her to go fuck off. That's what they ought to do.
Well, in a perfect world, they would, but you know that ain't how that's going to work.
So
you know they're going to launch a hell of an investigation and all this other shit.
I think it may be. I don't know. Dixon's been around for a long time, but almost 2,500 friggin' inmates, and she's supposed to know what.
You're right.
Cornelius is doing.
Choice. He didn't take it.
Yeah, I guarantee you they offered him protective custody and he refused it because he didn't want to be a bitch. He's big bad.
And that'll be recorded.
I'm big bad Cornelius. This is a 30-year-old fucking man. He made his choices to fucking be a criminal. You raised him like crap. You know, it ain't always the parents' fault. Trust me, if my parents wouldn't have raised me the way they did, I'd have probably ended up a piece of shit. Okay? Not all the time. It's not 100%, but I guarantee it's about 98%. Depends on how you were raised. Well, hopefully we can keep up to date on it. But let's get off of Cornelius and his.
Well, the next story ain't much fucking better. I mean, it leads me to all kinds of curiosity.
This next one, like I said, all this is in Louisiana here, except for the last one. This fella right here. Let me pull up the picture.
Yeah, we're talking about the drowning, ain't we?
No.
Yeah.
We're talking about this. Oh, yeah. This one right here. This woman looks like she has I guarantee you when she gets older, she's going to have a mustache because I can see a 5 o'clock shadow under her lip.
Well, it's very dark haired. So, yeah. If she had lighter hair, you wouldn't really notice. Regardless, this Baton Rouge, or do we have a story here? Or like a video? Or
No video.
All right. A Baton Rouge mom was arrested after her 1-year-old son was found unresponsive in the backyard pool. Kelly Briscoe, 33, faces charges of cruelty to juveniles, child desertion, and improper supervision of a minor. See, I wasn't able to find any real time frames other than the kid was in the pool for 4 minutes. 5 minutes is nothing for a kid to escape a fucking door. Accidents do happen.
Yeah, but keep reading.
For court reasons. East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office were called to the home on Tiger Bend. A child was taken to the hospital after he was found unresponsive at the bottom of a 12-foot deep pool. He was later released. The
child.
The arrest.
And they were able to resuscitate him.
That's great. Report adds that he could face further future medical issues. According to the arrest document, Briscoe told police that the 1-year-old and his 2-year-old brother were playing near their father, Briscoe's husband, while he was on his iPad. When Briscoe asked her husband to get kids ready for bed, he said he'd take them outside, and she went to the bedroom.
That makes no sense. All right, the dad's supposedly there. He's like, let's get the kids ready for bed. I'm going to take them outside. What the fuck you going to do, hose them off with the hose before they get in bed or something like their fucking dog? That don't make no sense. And then she goes upstairs, but the dad's supposed to be outside with the kids. This makes no sense.
Yeah, it's not.
Listen, she said she asked her husband to get the kids ready for bed. He said he'd take them outside, and she went to the bedroom. If I guarantee you, if Bam looked at me and said, "Hey, could you get the kid?"
Maybe he didn't want to put them to bed. He wanted to take them outside and play with them or something, or let them run around a little bit. It doesn't really say what time of the afternoon it was. It's not like it was fucking,
But it makes no sense.
Daylight.
And if the dad was outside with them, why did she get charged?
That's a very valid question. So
it makes no sense. Maybe so. I don't know. Anyway, they said that when she did not hear the children in the house after a while, she went outside to check on them, and that's when she found the youngest son at the bottom of the pool, and her 2-year-old was standing next to the pool unattended. So where's Dad? You didn't charge Dad. You charged her.
Where is Dad?
That Dad said he was going to take it. I mean, is she hallucinating? Is there no Dad? Where's Dad?
Did Dad leave?
Dad took him outside and just went back inside,
Dad
said,
left.
fuck it.
Maybe Dad abandoned the children outside.
He said after the deputies reviewed the surveillance footage, they determined the child was underwater for about 4 minutes. They said the video shows 2 children walk around the edge of the pool before the youngest slips in the corner and falls in. All right, again, where's Dad? Obviously, he was not on the videotape. Was he just sitting on his iPad playing and, just open the door and let them run loose like dogs? There's so much to this story that don't make sense.
This is way too close. You got to ask questions about this and get.
It don't make sense. Why didn't they charge Dad? Why just charge her?
Oh, just Dad's the lieutenant.
I don't know. This one I hope we maybe find out some more. He went to get cigarettes. I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking. He went for milk. The first kid died. He was like, "Ah, fuck me." Maybe he went for help.
No,
he
because
ran to the hospital.
Something's weird on that. That something just don't make sense.
Or he was at work and she's just lying.
This next one, we're gonna be talking about a grandma. Let's watch this video and then we'll talk about it.
That is one of
You hungry? Come here.
That's not the video.
Okay.
That's the one that saved the dog. Pretty sure I did that video. Hold on a minute.
Next one's supposed to be a grandmother.
It took me 2 hours to get home. Yeah, it took me 2 hours to get home today. So I was rushed putting everything together. I don't know what the hell happened on the interstate, but I had to cut around on surface streets and stuff like that just to get home.
Shark attack.
It might have been, but I know it took me 2 fucking hours to get home. Here it is.
Like a sailboat fuel. Fucking shit.
A Slidell woman is in jail tonight after police say she ran over and killed her young grandson in their driveway. They also say she was under the influence of alcohol and depressants when it happened.
I think it was an accident, but she was leaving for work like in the morning time. This kid was waiting to catch the bus for school. You were drunk and high at like 7 o'clock in the morning already? I mean, Jesus Christ.
Life's a struggle for some people, man.
I mean, this is her.
She works at the Dollar General.
No, maybe so, but they open pretty damn early. So
Influence of alcohol and depressants when it happened. Good evening and thanks.
I think they meant to say antidepressants. Most people don't take depressants. It's like, I'm going to take these drugs so I can be depressed. I love fucking being depressed. I think it meant antidepressants. So, but I know
you got uppers and downers. Like alcohol is considered a downer.
Yeah, when you're drinking alcohol and you're on antidepressants, it don't mix real well.
I'm Devin Bartolotta.
And I'm Sharice Gibson. That grandmother is now facing a...
I must say, Miss Sharice right here scares me. She looks like she could whoop somebody's ass. All right.
Probably can.
She looks like she could beat somebody's ass. I mean, if whoever is Miss Sharice's old man, be careful. Because don't fuck up, because she'd probably take you out.
Vehicular homicide charge. Rachel Hanley explains what happened.
This is any parent's worst nightmare.
That's interim Slidell Police Chief Daniel Susano describing Tuesday morning's tragedy on Spartan Loop. It ended with a 5-year-old boy dead and his grandmother in jail.
I was at the scene this morning, as well as several of the officers you see behind me.
I don't see
this
any
greatly
officers
affects
died.
all of us.
Susano says it was around 7 a.m. 5-year-old Carson Lawson was waiting for the school bus in front of his house. His grandmother, Kristen Anders, got into her SUV that was backed into the driveway. She started rolling forward, then she hit Carson. He died not long
Backed into
after.
the driveway.
It's safe.
So she didn't even back over him. She drove straight over him.
And this isn't, if you look at these driveways are flat. I could understand if it had a hill to it, like it went down or something like that, where maybe you can't see everything. But it's a flat driveway.
Say that I don't think anybody believes that she knew the child was in front of her car.
Police were called.
What do you think?
When
Was
they
the
got
kid
there,
just sitting
Susanoo
down in
says
front of
an
the
officer
car?
noticed Anders. It seemed like she
Might have
was
been.
impaired.
It was determined that Miss Anders was under the influence of alcohol and central nervous system suppressants.
Because of that, police arrested her. She was booked on a vehicular homicide charge for her grandson's death. We talked to a lot of neighbors. None of them wanted to speak on camera. But they all told us the scene Tuesday morning was heartbreaking, with family members screaming and Anders apologizing over and over. Susanoo pleaded with the public to remember that this is
There's
a
no
double
fucking
tragedy
feasible
for this
way
family.
that she wanted
All
to
cast
hurt her
judgment and come to their
grandbaby.
own conclusions, but nobody wins in this case.
No.
Rachel Handley, WWL, Louisiana.
Unfortunately, Louisiana is one of the most dangerous places for kids in and around cars. According to federal data, Wyoming is the only state with a higher rate of child traffic deaths.
So we're number 2. Let me explain something.
Damn.
I don't know if I ever talked about it. I mean, I've got almost 600 episodes out, so I talk about shit. So I re-talk about it. Many years ago, over 20 years ago, when I was working just uniform patrol, I might have been at Motors. I don't remember. It's been a long time ago. It's been almost 20 years, if not more. I had to go work a fatality, and it was in the driveway. And this lady, like I said, when I was talking about a hill, this driveway, when you pulled up, had a big slant to it like this. So when you pulled up,
Yeah.
this lady pulled in her driveway and ran over her 5-year-old son who was sitting in the driveway, and the other younger one was in the yard playing. The babysitter was sitting right inside the door watching them. And the mom pulled in, didn't see it, and ran over her own child, 5 years old. The little boy died, okay? It was my scene. I'm working it. I had to go to the hospital. I had to take the pictures and all stuff like that. Let me tell you what. Back in the day, I had a stepson. I still consider my stepson William. I mean, he's like 19 or 20 now. That's how long ago. He was 5 at the time. So that one hit real close home with me. You can't, like I said, there's some things, like I said, you can't unsee. And I could see that the chief and other people that were upset. Some things you can't unsee. Dead children's one of them, okay? Especially when it's something like that. And I had to go over there and get a blood draw from this lady and all kind of stuff. So, I mean, it's a horrible situation. And they probably wouldn't have charged her with vehicular homicide if she wouldn't have been under the influence of alcohol and drugs at 7 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. I just, yeah. They're right. There's absolutely no fucking winners in that one.
Yeah, no, there's
you
not.
know, she's already tore up, and she's gonna that'll eat her alive for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
She's more of a danger to herself at this point. Plus, being arrested on top of it, I could not imagine where her mental state is now.
Grade, not being a traffic nerd, just driving 30 years of writing crashes, and they ask you if it's on grade, not on grade, and all kind of shit like that. So that's what, yeah. Oh yeah, you there's some things you don't forget. That's like I said that you like I said you prefer not to remember, but you can't unsee. This next one is
a good boy.
Is a good story. Don't have a video, unfortunately, but
it had a video.
They just talked about it.
So a Baton Rouge man accused of stealing around $500 worth of clothes. I guess he thought he was going to be able to run from this good boy. And this good boy said, "No, sir. No, stop it with them clothes. I'm going to eat that ass." And he's a baby, too. Look at him.
Anyway, this happened in
Jason Ard, tried to run away from the deputies, was caught by the canine Rex.
Academy, not too far from the area we're in here, in the Cheaper crossing area. Anyway, this young man, this future doctor or lawyer right here, he decided he wanted to go to an academy and steal clothes. Okay, I guarantee you, he's probably from Baton Rouge. They have a big problem with people coming in from Baton Rouge, stealing shit and trying to run back over there. If you look, he has 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 sets of sweatpants on.
So he didn't get the full nom-noms because the teeth.
Yeah, numerous, probably the same 4 or 5 hoodies on and stuff like that. Well, he decided he's going to try to run. Well, you can't tase him because he's got too many layers on. But this good boy right here said, you're not getting away. You're not getting away from me. And unfortunately, he probably didn't get bit too hard because he's not crying, but the dog did catch him. Hopefully, like I said, they'll probably slap him.
Well, the good thing, it'll be good to
too.
use the evidence because the teeth marks will go through like 17 layers of the pajama.
Yeah. Anyway, that's a good story. Another criminal off the street for a few hours at least. $500 ain't much. Don't take long at Academy, Stacy. They're proud of their shit.
Well, it looked Nikes. Everything had a logo on it, so I mean that's pretty.
They ain't gonna steal cheap shit.
Well, no.
This dude here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right here. This lovely young fella. Yes, this is a guy. I thought it was an ugly chick at first too, but this is a guy. He's a sick fucker.
He needs to be beat to death.
He needs to have the big baseball bat with spikes stuck and shoved up his ass. Nice man. Why would you say such mean stuff about this fine young man? Why? This man is from Wanker, Louisiana. Deputies in Livingston Parish, which I will tell you this, Livingston Parish Sheriff's Office has a full-time, fully staffed detective division. That's all they do is cyber pedophile crime shit, stuff like that. And everybody say, there sure is a lot of pedophilia and child molestation in Livingston Parish. Well, that's because they're getting caught. Because you got these people that are busting their ass every single day catching these perverted motherfuckers. They have just as many in all these other surrounding parishes. They just ain't working as hard as these guys are and women, and good for them. Anyway, they arrested this man. He's accused of possessing child porn, not just regular child porn, which is bad enough, but he had child porn depicting toddlers in it. Thomas Ross Stevens, this piece of shit,
wood chipper,
28 years old, was arrested and booked in the Luke's Parish Detention Center on 18 counts of sexual abuse materials. According to Livingston deputies, the investigation in the Stevens began in East Baton Rouge Parish with a tip from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, who is doing a phenomenal job around here also. They will catch your ass and turn you in.
I love hearing that because we got a couple jurisdictions. Well, Grady Judd's in one of them. That, I mean, they're just popping people left and fucking right, and I'm loving it. That's the kind of crime I want to get behind, is like them fucking busting these pieces of shit. Take them off the road, fucking fast track it, expedite it, and throw this piece of shit right in a wood chipper and turn him into fertilizer because he'll be more productive.
Stacey wants to set him up on a date with Roy. And Greg says he would peg Roy. And then Roy says, Stacey can fuck off.
I agree, Greg.
And I'll say one thing.
Judge Dredd.
Roy cannot afford to bond Mr. Stevens out of jail because his bond is $2.7 million.
Damn.
So, fuck that piece of shit right there. Let's hope he gets everything he deserves. Don't forget, we do have the castration in Louisiana. That's what he needs. This next one is not in Louisiana. I thought we only had 2, but the last 3 are not in Louisiana. This one here, you can't help yourself. We all love car chases, right? If y'all would like to watch this entire car chase in its entirety,
Chris Hansen,
you can go on YouTube and watch it because it's 2 hours fucking long. Yes, this car chase was 2 hours long.
Well, it went 173 miles.
Yes, But and she got away.
Is in jail tonight after police say she ran over and killed her young
And
grandson
she got
in
away.
their driveway.
San Fernando Valley to Mexico. You may have watched it right here on Eyewitness News at 11 a.m. We picked up the
How'd he
chase
get
in
across the
Tacoma
border? I
Pass
thought they
around
closed
11:20.
it when this was
Scott
happening.
Rife overhead helping us call it all.
California, dude.
At Burbank Boulevard in the Van Nuys area, and you do have a patrol car right behind. We also have a helicopter overhead.
The woman was reportedly able to make it to Mexico by about 1:30 p.m. An amazing feat to make it down the 405 through Orange County to the 5 in San Diego County, no traffic, and a little more than 2 hours. The woman driving about 155 miles, never hitting extreme rates of speed. The CHP attempting several spike strips, the woman able to avoid all of them.
Disrupt that. Or, oh boy, what is that? Was that a spike strip they tried to go around? That may have been. I don't know where it came from, though, unless a patrol car somehow got it out there because they closed the northbound side. I think it's going to make the spike strip that much more difficult because the suspect...
It's not too hard. California, y'all got a shit ton of cops. Y'all got a shit ton of cops. She's on this freeway. All you had to do is get enough cops up in front of her and block the whole fucking road with units. She's either going to hit it or stop or both. But she's not going to get past. 150 miles, 2-hour car chase. Nobody pitted her. Nobody done this. And then Border Patrol let her through the fucking border? Come on.
That's what I'm saying is because there's actually a gate that slides all the way across. It takes a few minutes. But usually when there's something like this, it's a perceived threat that's approaching a border, they'll close that wall even for a few seconds. It'll close it for a few minutes and make people late.
Well, they probably didn't stop
and then
because
Mexico will do the same thing. Because if you can't just have somebody unchecked do that.
Well, they probably
Like
didn't stop
usually-
her because Gavin Newsom was in there.
In the car?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
With a butt plug in his butt.
Time to move and get away. There they are. You see, they tried it right there. You saw the officer at the top of your screen.
Here's what we know about the driver. It was a woman who was experiencing a mental health issue. She reportedly took that van from her mother, who called the...
I love how everybody that commits crimes like this shit, you notice they all have mental health issues. Being a fucking dumb retard don't count, okay?
CHP. Right now, we don't know if Mexican authorities will
that's
work
a
with
fact,
police
Roy.
here in the U.S. to take her into custody.
We have an
And that is the
extradition
outcome
policy.
we
yes.
speculated about for about an hour as it approached. Scott Rife said he's never covered one like that before.
2 hours they chased this woman. 2 hours. That's fucking crazy. But it's in California. The cops are probably scared to actually do their job because,
damn well
like
that trooper was just jamming
Greg
out to
said,
the radio behind her.
they'll probably want to prosecute the cops because they made her scared. This next
Stacey,
one,
you know for a fucking fact she was Asian.
no, I think she was Mexican.
Oh.
So let's mental health. Yeah, in California,
No, Dean,
we
never.
guess. This next one is just like this is one of them calls you just wish you get sometimes. Well, I'm surprised I never had one quite like this, but
It's Tractor Supply. I mean, it's natural.
it is natural. But
Reading this right, is he riding like an actual real bull?
A police officer wanted to know exactly what he was
Figment of your
getting into
imagination.
while on his way to a call about a suspicious person riding a bull in a commercial parking lot. When he finally arrived on scene, he could confirm the call was legit.
Go ahead. I'm out with the subject with his bull on in the Tractor Supply parking lot.
be like, man, this call's bullshit. Okay.
I have so many questions.
Why?
First of all,
Tractor Supply's policy.
This is a Bremer bull, which are
Brahma.
however you want to say it, which are gorgeous,
Brahma.
gorgeous animals coming from the Floridian, which are gorgeous animals. And you know what this man, he's had this this bull since it was a little calf to be able to train it to actually have a saddle on it and a bridle like a horse. Because these are usually very mean bulls. We had one, and this motherfucker got out the fence one time. This was back when I was a kid.
Let it go.
And, oh, no. It took 4 horses to drag him back because he refused to walk. We drug his ass right in the back of the truck with the cattle gate on it, and he went to the slaughterhouse the next day. Mean as shit, you hear me? But he was delicious.
This is Gus. Gus is famous. He's a Brahma bull.
Can I pet Gus?
Absolutely.
It happened in the city of Alliance in Ohio, where they're apparently not used to seeing bulls as a mode of transportation. The officer uncovered that Gus and his human were...
You see the cop getting on the bull? Yes, if I'd have been there, that'd have been me. I was like, you got to get a picture of me on this fucking bull.
Town for a rodeo. When he realized there was no threat to the community, the officer decided to get a photo to commemorate the unusual but hilarious situation.
Be like, Chief, it's no bull. So
yeah.
Yeah, they just opened a new tractor supply in Wanker. Yeah, it's quite nice.
But it's part of their policy that you can bring any animal inside of the store.
Never heard of Farm and Fleet. They didn't go in the store. It was just in a parking lot.
Yeah, but they've been having a lot of people riding their horses and shit too.
That was in Walmart. No, that was Walmart. They were doing that stupid shit too.
No, they were doing it in Tractor Supply. They up in New York City because they had this.
Why they have a tractor supply in New York City?
Yep, exactly.
You sure it wasn't in the state, New York State, not the city? Because I'm pretty sure they don't really have.
It's all the same
a
thing.
use for tractor supply inside the city.
If I find the video, I'll send it to the page as long as you approve it, Dick.
I think you're confused.
It's highly possible. But no, I really, he was riding his horse inside of the Tractor Supply, and one of the managers was like, you can't bring it inside a Tractor Supply. And he goes, really, what's your name? And he got in some deep shit because literally their policy is like they love all animals. So this happens quite frequently across the United States.
Roy P. is allowed in Tractor Supply. Roy P. has been banned from the zoo, especially around the petting zoo area.
Oh, it's like a Piggly Wiggly.
Grocery, clothes, horse food. Well, Tractor Supply has clothes too. These don't have groceries. It just sounds like a Walmart.
Piggly Wiggly does.
With animal food, I guess.
Oh, yeah, there's definitely lots of farmland in upstate New York.
So this last story is a story that just pisses me off. We're going to Kentucky. Would you think Kentucky would be pretty conservative? We're fucking wrong. This governor in Kentucky is a fucking dumbass he's a Democrat from hell. I usually don't talk about politics too much on here, but this dude here, he just suck a cock. I'm sorry, he does. He just needs to suck a big fat cock because he's ridiculous.
I'm going to start thinking about my hot nut while you're reading that.
You get it pulled up. Here we go.
Well, Attorney General Russell Coleman is asking a Kentucky court to step in after Governor Andy Beshear refused to sign a death warrant for Ralph Bays, the man convicted of killing 2 Powell County officers more than 30 years ago. Coleman argues the governor's interpretation of a 2010 court order is wrong and that Beshear is legally obligated to deliver justice for the families of Sheriff Steve Bennett and Deputy Arthur Briscoe. The Attorney General's office has filed a motion in Franklin Circuit Court asking the judiciary to clarify the governor's duty and end the decades-long wait for the victims' families. Governor Beshear has not commented on the filing.
Yeah, this motherfucking governor, this piece of shit dude right here, has been on death row for over 30 fucking years.
And the governor won't sign off on it.
But this piece of shit right here he's the governor, a fucking Democrat, and he won't sign the thing so they can execute this motherfucker, which his time is up. It's time to execute. I don't think people should be able to sit on death row for 30 fucking years. He killed 2 fucking cops. It's time to die. He was found guilty by a jury of his peers. It's time to go meet Satan. It's time to go get fucked by the devil. And
30 fucking years.
This piece of shit governor. Oh, well, we can't do it. Yes, you can. He's probably. Now, what gets me is a lot of these Democrats hate the death penalty, but they love fucking abortion. They don't mind killing babies, but they don't like killing criminals. Let that sink in. We can kill all the babies you want, but don't kill a piece of shit murderer in prison.
Right.
Make that fucking make sense. Oh, it's horrible. Yeah, carry it out. I think personally they should bring back public hangings and
Yep.
Fuck, make it pay-per-view.
In mass groups.
I would gladly pay for public hangings. So we're going to do hot nuts. My hot nut is this motherfucker, right here.
Yep. When I was looking through the stories, they mostly sucked besides this one as far as hot nuts go.
So we got two for the governor. We got the Wanker. We got the guy with
I never would have guessed it. He was a fucking liberal in Kentucky.
Yeah, that's what I had to look it up. I looked it up today. I fucking read up on it before because I was like, is this dude? I mean, it's Kentucky, but I guess so. We got the Wanker. If anybody wants to vote for the Wanker in the parking lot.
Oh, Stacy's favorite?
Yeah, if y'all want to vote for Roy P. in the parking lot. And then we got the, we're going to get the pedophile guy with the toddler porn. We'll vote on them too. So we got two for the governor.
Yeah.
What y'all want? Send us some in.
Maybe we can get Trump jump on that one. Maybe Trump, instead of these, he can go around to these prisons and empty them out and be like, hey, those 3,000 people you have over there, they're on death row. We're going to pick them up this weekend. And they just fucking sit there and just drop them.
While we're waiting on the voting to come in on Hot Nut, for y'all that have not forgot that this is a podcast, so there's actual just audio. A couple episodes back, Kelly's like she likes the Wanker dude. A couple episodes back,
I figured some women did.
I interviewed David Goldstein, who retired as a lieutenant from NYPD. I enjoyed talking to him. Hopefully we'll do it again. Well, if y'all remember, if y'all did listen, he wrote a book and hadn't been out yet. Well, he came out and he did send me a copy of it in the mail, and I appreciate it. This is it right here.
He signed it for you? So
I wish he would have signed it, but he didn't sign it.
Oh, my camera must have froze. That's okay.
Your camera froze.
Fucking
trying
whatever.
to get this picture off. But anyway, this is the book, Another Body in Brooklyn. Yes, that's my that's my bookmark. I have been reading it, and actually, it's not. It's a fictional book that he wrote up, but from a cop's perspective, it's like how do I describe it? It's actually like because when I read a book. When I used to read a lot, anyway, I hadn't read in a long time, but when I used to read books,
do you use your imagination?
I use my imagination.
You use your imagination?
Yeah, I use my imagination, and I can like picture it in my head. This is like watching a really good cop show, but you're reading it. So if you do want to read a book, I think it's on Amazon and all of my places. Go check it out. It's got Another Body in Brooklyn. Go to David Goldstein. And I wouldn't be telling y'all about it if I didn't. I wasn't enjoying the book anyway. So
it's bold of him to assume that we know how to read.
So nobody else is voting. Nobody's voting. So far the governor's got it. So I guess we're just gonna go with the governor.
Yeah. Now you keep track of these, right? So we can have our New Year's episode?
Well, not really. Here we go. The governor of Kentucky.
Yeah, when the hell did they go strict liberal?
Maybe they've been like that a long time. I don't know.
Nut, your dad would be disappointed if you knew who he was. Hot nut of the week.
We're showing you age, Dean.
Your brain is made of nuts.
Reading Hustler. I used to when I was a kid because they were much better than Playboy. Playboy was just a titty magazine. If you wanted to get nasty, you had to get Hustler or Club.
Yeah.
Hide them under your mattress like your parents, your mom didn't know where you were hiding your shit, like your secret. Kids now, see, you can tell Gen X. Kids nowadays, they don't get none of that. They got fucking, they got computers in their hand and fucking Pornhub on demand. So,
right.
I mean, hell, back when I was a kid, if you got your hands on a fucking porno VCR tape, you were like popular.
You gotta burn that motherfucker out.
So,
Attorney General Russell Coleman is asking a Kentucky.
But like I said,
good for him.
That's it for tonight. I appreciate everybody coming. Shouldn't have said that like that.
Love every one of you guys.
But
thank you for coming.
Yes, thank you for coming. Don't forget the regular podcast stuff. Hopefully having another interview or so coming up soon. And don't forget, we're not sheepdogs, we're lions. Until next week.
Hope y'all were entertained at your laughs. If you were offended, fuck off. The crew hopes to see you back next week.
Hope you had a towel or a sock with you there, Craig. Wash it. Make sure you wash it.
Yeah,
Were you offended by the podcast? Too much cursing, not PC enough. Well, fuck your feelings.
Glad my camera just at the end and not the beginning.